Hello guys, welcome back to Beyond the Realms and the weekly news update. And I have Krazy here once again via Skype. How's it going, man?
Great, man. How are you?
Doing awesome. And quickly here, I wanted to say that we actually shot this last night. This is Saturday night now. We actually filmed this last night. The video kept screwing up as I was trying to upload it, so we're doing this again. But we had like a 30-minute long video. We're going to try to condense this down to 15 minutes, so let's get right to it. First up, I want to bring up, mention the Beyond the Realms Facebook page. If you haven't got over there and liked that yet, please check us out. We post our reviews over there. Both Krazy and I both post on there, and we talk about movies. We get some good conversation going. It's always been a good time, man, on there so far, don't you think?
Oh, it's great, yeah. And that's what's fun about it, those topics and everything, and just general movie fandom on that page.
Yeah, oh, I agree, man. So what's up for you first here, Krazy, as far as topics go?
Oh, I just saw Pacific Rim tonight, and it was amazing.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I really want to see this movie. There's been a lot of speculation where it's going to place this weekend. It's looking like it might get third place, and that's, not even saying it. That's just ridiculous. I just can't believe Adam Sandler's Grown Ups 2 would beat this out.
Oh yeah, that's ridiculous. I mean, this movie's like fun and so much fun. It's like the CGI is unbelievable. It's just it should be number one easily. I think.
I really hope, word of mouth will carry this over, because it seems like anybody that's seeing this film is just completely raving about it. I mean, I know James Higgins, DVD collector, 1974, his comment was that this is the best summer movie since Jurassic Park. So I'm like, wow, because I know that he...
Man, I could see that too. I mean, the Transformers doesn't have anything on this movie. All three of them, in my opinion.
That's great, man. That's great to hear. So, next up, I guess we could mention Crystal Lake Memories documentary is now up for pre-order. This is going to be a 7-hour-long documentary. You can pre-order this at crystalllakememories.net. This is also region-free, and it's only $30, man, for a 7-hour documentary. And the crew that did the Nightmare on Elm Street 4-hour documentary from a couple years ago, they are also behind this. So it's going to be high quality. And also, if you pre-order this from crystalllakememories.net, it comes with a bonus DVD with an extra 4 fucking hours of content, man. So, I mean, you're looking at 11 hours of Friday 13th stuff for $30.
Oh man, I got to get on this deal.
Yeah, and I was looking around on their page, and it does say, if you pre-order this, it is through PayPal, and it will be taken out of your account immediately, so that's something to keep in mind, because a lot of times when you do a pre-order, it won't come out until it ships, but with PayPal's regulations, I guess it has to come out immediately. So that's one thing to keep in mind. And I know the other big thing with Friday 13th is, this box set that's coming out, which, I think it's cool. I love it, but myself, man, I think I'm gonna hold off on that box set till the price drops, because, all the special features are going to be ported over from the box set that we all already have on DVD. Now there's speculation that there won't be any of the unrated cuts. I mean, they pretty much said the first couple films at least won't. Now, the last I heard, there wasn't full word on some of the other films, but I don't know, man. I'm just not going to pay $100 for this. I'm going to hold off. I mean, look at the Alien set. I got it for $50 last year. You just got it for $30. Amazon just had it on sale for $20, and it's one of the best box sets ever. It's like, I'm going to be patient on that box set and hold off myself. This documentary is what I'm really looking forward to, man, myself.
Oh yeah, me too. And the DVD box set is awesome anyway.
Yeah, it is, and I mean, I'm sure they're going to look better on Blu-ray. I don't doubt that, but myself, that's just not a big selling point. I mean, I love the franchise, don't get me wrong, but it's like, I already have this box set, and some of those DVD re-releases that they did a few years ago, where they released them separately, I actually bought Part 7 and Part 8 like that. They have new special features on them. It's just like, man, I've already spent a ton of money on this franchise, so I'm going to wait till the price drops and then I'll get it. But this Crystal Lake Memories documentary, man, I'm for sure going to pre-order this thing. And it comes out August 27th, in case I didn't mention that. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, that is something to invest in because like the Nightmare documentary is amazing, and this sounds even better. So, man, what a deal!
Yeah, I mean, it's cool because the Nightmare on Elm Street documentary, they spent, what, like a half hour on each film. So this is, it's going to be around that too because you got 12 films. It's going to be covering all 12 films. So a little bit more than a half hour. And then the bonus DVD with 4 more hours. So,
Oh,
I can't wait, man.
that's gonna be it. That's gonna be really awesome.
Yeah. So what do you got next, Crazy?
Sean Astin has been cast in the Strain TV show now. I mean, that's news I just found out, which is awesome.
That is great, man. That's a guy that just doesn't get enough work. I mean, I've liked everything he's done that I've seen him in.
Oh, I know. I love him in Rudy's one of my favorite films. He's awesome in that.
Rudy, Goonies, and I know you're not a
Oh,
Lord of the Rings fan, but he's great as Samwise Gamgee.
he is.
It's amazing he doesn't get more work. So this is cool, man. Because this will get him a lot more recognition. Being on TV, and yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, hopefully they make it into a series then.
Yeah, yeah, that'd be awesome, man. So next up, I guess we need to mention that Criterion is once again having a 50% off sale at Barnes & Noble. I'm sure most people watching this video already knows that. Crazy, are you going to get in on this?
Yes, hopefully tomorrow.
Great, man. And I actually went out today, and I went and picked up a few titles. I did a little on-the-road video. I got some good in-store footage. And I will be putting all of that together very soon and posting that. But this sale runs through the 29th of this month. Get out, man, and take advantage of this because it's a hell of a deal. Criterion really puts a lot of effort into their releases. I can't recommend them more, man. Every one I've got, I've been thoroughly pleased with.
Yeah, and 50% off is just awesome.
I mean, you're still looking at like $20 per movie. But the bottom line is, like I said, man, the effort and the care that they put into these releases, it's worth every penny, man. It really is.
Yeah, and $20 per movie. I mean, that's for those movies, that is a steal.
Yeah, exactly. All right, man. So what else you got?
The Days of the Dead remake.
Oh man,
Ugh.
man. This is just a travesty waiting to happen. I mean, you're talking about the Texas Chainsaw 3D producers have acquired the rights from the Doodlesons for that. Now just think about that for a minute. Texas Chainsaw 3D and the Doodlesons. Now people that's not familiar with the Doodlesons, they are the ones behind the absolute atrocity of Day of the Dead 2 Contagion, which is seriously one of the worst zombie movies on any level that I've ever seen. Oh my god, man. And they're the ones behind the first Day of the Dead remake, which I've never seen, man. Have you ever watched that?
No, I didn't have any desire to.
Just from what I've heard about it, the synopsis and the trailer, I just didn't care to see it, man. I just did not give a shit. And it's funny because I read a interview with the Chainsaw Massacre producers talking about this. And they were like totally tooting their own horn, man, all the way about this. They were like, we really hit it with Texas Chainsaw, so just wait and see what we do with Day of the Dead. And I'm like, fucking seriously? God, man. Yeah, and see, that's sad, but I think that's what things are coming to, man. Remakes of remakes. I mean, it really is, and the more the remake machine gets fed, the more this shit's gonna happen, man.
Yeah, that is ridiculous. I mean, it's been remade already. Well, this is what I said before. Is like, why not make a brand new zombie movie? I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's just the easy way out, man. It's the name recognition, and I mean that's all it comes down to. And it's just like I just wish people would just stop doing it. I mean, I know you and I both have taken a stand and just been like, you know what? It's just we're done with remakes, man. I mean, there was a point where it was like, I know we both went through this where it was like, man, I can't wait to see what they do with this remake, out of curiosity and everything. But I know for me personally, I just reached a point where that whole thing wore off with me, man. And, I've stated this several times. I don't know if I've ever said it here on Beyond the Realms, but I just reached a point where it's like, that whole wonderment of, oh man, what will this guy do with this remake is worn off of me. When I hear a remake, I'm just like, pass. I'd rather give my money to something original like Pacific Rim or whatever, and or independent films especially. It's like because the more you feed this shit, the more it's going to be, and that's a shame, and it's sad to think about, but that's what we're coming to, man. Remakes of remakes now. Watch.
Yeah, and that's ridiculous. It's like, I mean, there's a lot of good mainstream stuff out there. I mean, like, just like Pacific Rim, it just came out. It's an awesome movie that, and even the Conjuring's come out next week, and
yeah,
there's all kinds of stuff that's coming out that's good, and it's like, well, then that's one reason why I stopped going to see remakes too. It's like, I'm just done. I'm so tired of it, and I'd like a change too.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree, man. I don't know. I just really fear where we're going with this shit because it doesn't seem to end. I just really wish the trend would die and go away. I mean, I know remakes have been around since film's been around, but there's definitely been a big upswing of remakes over the past 10 years. It basically started in horror with Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake, and now it's spiraled out of control to where they've basically remade every classic film. So, we'll see what happens from there. So I guess the last topic here is the Curse of Chucky trailer. Krazy, have you seen this yet?
No, I still haven't seen it.
I watched it, and I'm not. It's not something I'm blown away with, but it's something that the Child's Play movies, man. The first couple I think are cool. I've never really been big into the franchise. I only own the first one, but this kind of looks like a throwback to the first one. Chucky's got his traditional look, and it's cool that he's just a straight-on doll in this and not CGI. But with that said, they have CG'd his face some in this. So I don't know, man. We'll see how it is. It's coming out direct to DVD. And they're releasing a whole box set. It's coming out, I think, in October. So, I don't know, man. You going to see it, Krazy?
Yeah, I might see it as long as Brad Dourif is still Chucky and,
Yeah, I haven't heard that, man. Have you heard anything about that? I'm not sure if he is.
I haven't heard anything about that.
Yeah, I know they could get somebody to probably...
Is it like a reboot, though?
No, they're not saying... I mean, it's kind of is, but they're not officially saying it is. I mean, it looks like that because it just... Like I said, it takes Chucky back to his original look and everything, but no, I don't think it is, man. It's just still being considered a sequel, so I don't know.
Well, it can make sense with the Good Guy dolls reproduced or something.
Yeah, I mean, they could always do something like that. That could be pretty much endless.
That's true.
Yeah. So yeah, we're down here to the closing minutes, Krazy. But do you got anything else you want to add, real quick?
Go see Pacific Rim this weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, it's worth getting out to see. I hope to be able to get out and see it. I doubt I'll be able to this weekend, but I hope to next weekend or very soon. As far as Beyond the Realms go, I do have the Criterion coming up, Criterion video I was telling you about. I'm also going to be doing my top 5 favorite films of this year so far for the first 6 months, which I've never done something like that before. So, and that list is definitely going to change, but it's just going to be my top 5 films that I've watched this year so far. And we'll have a couple reviews coming up. Blood Runs Cold, and I have a few other indie films I need to review, and actually Blood for Irina, which I've already watched and reviewed. So I got two more reviews in the can. The Criterion's already in the can, so it's going to be a full week here on Beyond the Realms. But Krazy, I guess that's it for now, man. I really appreciate you joining me once again. And guys, if you can, I'm going to do a little quick contest. If you can name this, give us a name for this segment we're doing here. If you come up with a name that Krazy and I pick, I'll throw you something in the mail. I don't know what it'll be. Just off the top of my head, just name this, because it's basically about movies, but we also talk about conventions, movie culture, whatever. So if you can come up with a cool name for this segment, let us know in the comments below. And if Krazy and I both decide to pick one, and we both love it, and it's the one we go with, I'll throw you something in the mail for doing this. So I guess this is a little mini contest here we're doing.
Yeah, name it.
Yeah. So, all right, Krazy, man, I really appreciate you joining us, man.
Thanks.
And, guys, thanks for watching Beyond the Realms. Don't forget to check out our Facebook page. And thanks a lot, guys. We will see you next week. Have a good one.